Hey everybody, how you all doing? I just want to get out this quick late night movie review, which of course I'm going to keep doing that now. I'm going to make these officially late night movie reviews, okay? Any movie review that I have not done, I'm going to make them call them late night reviews because the fact I keep putting these out really late at night. But anyway, you get my point. So I want to talk about this movie that I've been putting off for 2 weeks. I had to talk about it, but I want to talk about The Gray Man, which believe it or not is Netflix's hottest #1 movie right on their service, which believe it or not has made me absolutely smile because I'm going to let you guys in a little secret is that if you've followed me as long as you have on this channel, you know I'm a sucker for spy thrillers, and believe it or not, I have actually read the book, and when I found out that they were making it into a movie, I was excited, but at the same time a little hesitant because I know Hollywood. They always seem to fuck things up because either the people at the studio just don't read, or they're a bunch of Johnny dropouts that never finished high school. Just saying. But anyway, this complimented my expectations and made me smile because in reality, if this movie flopped, I was going to cancel my Netflix subscription, be part of the X amount of million of people that are turning away Netflix. But again, this movie surpassed my expectations, and I was happy. So I want to talk a little bit about it because, again, it's based on the book of the same name by Mark Greaney. And of course, going into this, I kind of knew what was going to happen, but I felt like some changes were good for the better. But I definitely felt very familiar with the plot, and I knew what was going to happen because again, if you're like me, who's a sucker for remembering elements from the book, you know what happens. And I'm glad that they executed perfectly, and I love what they did, and I was happy and smiling, like everything was perfect. And I don't know about you guys, but I felt like I gotta praise the cinematographers. It felt like a little bit of, like, how I say this, felt like a tad bit of Jason Bourne meets The Raid kind of thing. It was like this crazy stylized action shots and all that. I thought that was pretty unique and just flat out perfect. Okay, gives it a more unique thing, which of course I think is what made the critics kind of ding it a little bit. But of course, you know what? Critics don't know shit. Okay, I'm going to tell you that. All right, right. So everything else about it definitely hit the spy cliches. Definitely hit what I was expecting when it came to the Gray Man movie. So, but of course, obviously, like I said, there will be some changes, which I felt like they were for the better because here's the thing. If you guys have read the book, apparently the Gray Man court gentry, apparently the whole reason why he was in jail was because he murdered 3 people. Here they changed it up and say, oh, he killed his uncle out of self-defense or something like that. Also, Donald Fitzroy, it's Sir Donald Fitzroy in the book, and he's MI6 or MI5 technically. Here he's in the movie. He's Billy Bob Thornton. He was an American and he's CIA. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I can't, make it interesting thing. But I definitely felt like the formula from the flow of the story that I remember from the book wasn't here. I felt like they took the best of everything and changed it up a little bit. I felt like definitely the final act I think was for the best part because here's what happens in the book. Fitzroy and his niece get captured, and they're taken to an estate in France, not Prague or Baku, where the heck it was. So I felt like here it was a little more unique. But another thing is that Fitzroy lives. Okay, spoilers ahead. Unlike in the movie, Fitzroy dies, okay? So, but I definitely see what they're doing with the world building because there's a whole lot more to some of these characters that you have met, especially the character Danny Carmichael. In fact, the next book in the series, there's more to him that meets the eye, and you kind of want to see this guy get just desserts. Again, I don't want to give much away. For any people that have never read Gray Man or its sequels, I suggest you do. I'm currently reading them, and believe it or not, there's actually 12 books in the series, not 8. So yeah, I have a lot of catching up to do. Okay, but overall, I really enjoyed it. As for the cast, I had my doubts about Ryan Gosling. I was kind of picturing someone else in the role, but after much further thought, I was like, yeah, yeah. If you kind of think about it, Court Gentry, he's like he's like mid to late 30s kind of thing, and kind of Ryan Gosling kind of fits that. He's also got the best bill. He's got the scruffy demeanor kind of thing, which of course say what you want about him, but I definitely pictured him and fit the void. But as for Lloyd Hansen, my tip of the hat to Chris Evans because he definitely embodied the sociopathic villain that I was just waiting to see what happened. And of course, there is more details of why they're more connected in the book, and there's a bit of a more vendetta between them. But in the movie, I'm surprised they didn't elaborate on more because but hey, I'm glad what they did, and the final product, what they gave us was perfect. And like seriously, like the moment you watch it, you're like, okay, where's this gonna go? Because if you read the book, definitely there's the similarities are there. It's like the tone is like, what's gonna happen next? Oh, is he caught? Is someone onto him? Is he safe? Yes, and you just want to keep. It's a really good page turner. I definitely recommend the book. Maybe read that before you see this. Definitely, if you can, find the sequels and read them, because I know what makes me even happier is that they have been confirmed. There will be more sequels in the works. So again, Netflix, finally a property that you didn't fuck up, and a property that I will probably keep tuning in. I definitely want to see more. Okay, so yeah, overall, I'm happy for the movie. I really enjoyed it. Great stuff all around. It's not perfect. If you're expecting it to be more like feature more explosions or more gunfire or fire or something like that, this is not Mission Impossible. If you're expecting it like Mission Impossible, it's nothing like that. But again, have an open mind. You might enjoy this, and definitely give the books a try if you can. And with that in mind, I'm gonna give The Gray Man. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. I was gonna give it an 8, but there, again, like there was some spy tropes I've seen in movies before. A couple of interesting changes. Of course, one thing that kind of turned me off was, of course, what was the death of one character, which of course I was like, why? Of course, at least the ending definitely felt true to the book and true to the story, and definitely leaves the door open. Okay, what's gonna happen with Court Gentry? Spoilers. We're gonna see what. If you read the sequel, you'll see what happens. We're heading to the Middle East, by the way. So that's if they stick to the source material and keep it like that, we'll be good. All right. So that does it for a night. Give it a watch if you can on Netflix. On this video, subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for some more awesome and exciting videos.